I want to ask, you're in Nigeria right now. Are the requirements a bit different? Do you find it in general like easier to understand the Kenyan requirements versus coming into Nigerian requirements? Were you a bit confused at all?
Oh yes, the government is strict. You know, we still have a curfew in Kenya.
Oh, you do? I didn't
Oh
know that.
yeah, we do. You're not supposed to be out after 10 p.m. and you have to wear a mask 24/7.
24/7.
As long as you're outside without a mask, you get arrested.
So you actually arrest you outside?
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You'll be super excited today because guess who I have with me? Who do I have with me today?
Ms Trudy.
The amazing, incredible Ms Trudy. I'm sure many of you know her already. As in, people have been DMing me saying like, Ms Trudy's in Lagos, you guys
Really?
collaborate to do something.
Hey. Oh,
So
thank
yeah.
you for suggesting it. Here we are.
Exactly, we're here. Many of you know that I have been talking about like COVID-19 requirements for like travel to like Nigeria, to Dubai. And when Ms Trudy came into the country, I thought, you know what, it would be really interesting to get a sense of how, you know, in Kenya, like if I was traveling to Kenya now, like what are the COVID-19 protocols? Like what are they? How are they different from the Nigerian ones? You know, so I thought we'll speak around that. I was particularly interested in doing this video because do you know a lot of Africans don't believe COVID is real? And I guess the reason is, even for me, when I came to Nigeria, I saw the way people were like on the mainland, everyone was free. It was like nothing has changed, like everything is still quite the same, but people are wearing masks. So I wanted to find out from you whether is COVID real in Kenya? You know?
Okay.
But before we get started, I would like, you know, for you to introduce yourself before we get started.
Hey guys, I'm Ms Trudy. I am an African born in Kenya, and what I do is I travel across Africa to show the beautiful side of Africa that usually isn't shown on TV. Yes.
And of course, if it's your first time seeing my face, I'm a Nigerian travel and lifestyle content creator. I'm also the author of the first ever high quality, locally created travel guide for Lagos titled Lagos Travel Guide. So if you haven't got your copy of Amazon, like rush there and go get it now. Yes. So to get started, tell me a little bit about the COVID-19 requirements. If I was traveling to Nairobi today, I want to explore Nairobi. Am I even allowed to travel? Will they accept Nigeria now, or are they restricting their borders?
So earlier on, they were restricting, like no one was being allowed to enter the country. Even Kenyans, like the government just locked guys out. Kenyans were given like 3 days by the president.
Really?
And he was like, if you're not in Kenya in like 3 days, I'm sorry, you're gonna be locked out, you know. But then as the months have moved, things have changed. The government has, you know, loosened up a little. So now people are allowed into the country, but there are requirements that you have to follow.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about those requirements.
Okay, the first thing is you have to do your COVID tests. You cannot at all get into the country without a COVID test.
Can
Don't even try.
No?
You can't.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you can't.
I think you mentioned before offline that you maybe had to declare also some health declarations.
You
right?
have to do an online health declaration. If you don't do it on the plane, you have to do it immediately when you land. You have to talk about, you know, where you've been to, the countries you've visited in the last like 21 days. If you've been in contact with anyone who has, you know,
Symptoms,
exactly,
right.
symptoms. If you yourself is feeling unwell, you know,
Mhm.
headache, coughing, you know, yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. I want to ask, you're in Nigeria right now. Are the requirements a bit different? Do you find it in general like easier to understand the Kenyan requirements versus coming into Nigerian requirements? Were you a bit confused at all?
Oh yes, because you see in Kenya it's very simple. All you have to do is fill up a health declaration form and a COVID test from whichever country you're coming from. That's it. But you find that when coming to Nigeria, and also it was the same thing with Ghana, you have to have a negative COVID test from your country and still pay for another negative COVID test and for another test when you get to Nigeria, and still you also fill the declaration form. So that was quite different, which shows that it's quite expensive to travel to Nigeria right now, right?
No, I think even Nigerians agree. Like you should see, like on my travel to Nigeria Instagram page, people are complaining constantly of how much it it's costing to actually come to Nigeria.
It's possible.
Yeah. But I think this whole COVID time, in one sense, I understand it because I'm like, you have to protect your border. You don't want a situation whereby our health system, I don't know about the health system in Kenya, but in Nigeria is not that strong. That if something was to blow out of proportion, it would be devastating.
I kind of understand because at the same time, the government needs to take care of its people. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Right.
So, yeah, only that you think maybe they should reduce the price that they're charging for the COVID test. I think it's really high.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And you paid online, right, for your COVID, the second COVID test, you paid online.
Exactly.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, should I pay when I arrive? I always tell everybody it's better if you come to Nigeria to actually pay before, just to avoid any drama at the airport. And how was your experience at the airport when you arrived? Did you land in Abuja or Lagos?
I landed in Lagos.
Okay. And how was that?
It was quite smooth. I feel like they're very friendly people. Oh, they're so friendly. There's this officer because once you arrive, from Kenya to Nigeria, you need a visa. Yeah. So there's an officer who was really helpful. He was very kind. The system was down. The Wi-Fi was down, so we helped us in. And then we'd finish up, and then we're refreshing, going to pay, and then it's like time out, start again. Oh man, he was so patient. And we were not able to pay online, so we had to pay with the card. And
you pay with the card?
Yes.
You made at the airport in Kenya or in Nigeria? Oh, so they made you pay for the COVID test once you landed?
No, not the COVID test. For the visa.
Oh, for the visa. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
The COVID test I
did online before, so you have to pay for the visa on arrival. Oh, wow. Gosh, I'm Nigerian, so I've not experienced visa on arrival in Nigeria before, but it's good to know that you had a good experience with that. So, to the more interesting part for me is like, if I was visiting Nairobi now, how are things? Is it like, are the clubs closed? Are the restaurants closed? Are the bars closed? Or can I still live my dream in Nairobi?
Actually, the government is strict. We still have a curfew in Kenya.
Oh, you do? I didn't know.
Yeah, we do. You're not supposed to be out after 10 p.m. and 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning. And even Ubers, if you're trying to move from one place to another, they are out of work. You go to the Uber app, because of the government rules and regulations, they're out, until the next day.
Right.
So it's crazy. Kenyans are really complaining, the government needs to remove the curfew. It doesn't even make sense, because still during the day people interact. Then at 10 you're not supposed to be out.
Right.
And also still, it's not that they've opened up the bars because they were totally closed down in some restaurants. And you have to wear a mask 24/7. As long as you're outside without a mask, you get arrested.
So you actually arrest you outside?
Yeah, they do.
Even the common really?
Yeah, they arrest you.
How much you notice here in Nigeria? Some people.
Yeah, I've noticed, and I asked, I was told that your government actually passed a law that it's going to start in them.
Actually, I'm not aware of that. Maybe it's but they'll be arresting so many people. We're plenty. Okay, that's interesting to know. So I think that's pretty much it with regard to, I guess, Kenya travel COVID requirements. Thank you so much, Ms Trudy, for shedding light. I think it's always good to sort of have someone that is in the know from the place to share how things are. So don't forget, as always, to subscribe to these beautiful guests' YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to mine too. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. And we will see you on our next videos on our channels. Bye.